Spacey Sims, and welcome to the introductory episode of a whole new series that I have no idea why I started it. I just had the idea like a week or so ago. I was recording stuff and I was like, oh my god, we could make the Hustle Cat characters and play Hustle Cat because now we have cats. So yeah. That's what we're doing. This is Hustle Cat. I have no idea what to do with this. I really just wanted to build a cat's paw and I wanted to make the characters and do all that, but I don't know what direction we should go in. So we're outside of Cat's Paw, which is it's obviously in San Myshuno. So we're on this nice little corner. We got rid of the look, there's a bunch of people hanging out. Oh, there's Graves playing basketball. Okay, anyway. So I'll show you the building and then I'll introduce you to our characters. So I did the best I could because obviously we didn't have too many screenshots of the building, but obviously this is the outside. So it was like a green building. It had some of these tarps. We kind of could see like this side of it. Okay. God damn it. You could see like this kind of angle of it or whatever. So I knew it was kind of angled like that, whatnot. But so you come in. No, okay, never mind. That's not gonna work. We're gonna do it this way. So, okay, anyway. So we kind of had that view for most of the game where it's kind of like this. And you can kind of see that there are like tables over here, and you can see the round. I don't have a round couch, so I had to do the best that I could with this. So there is the area where it should be the round couch, and some tables over here. We got all the cat stuff out everywhere. Because it's a cat cafe. It's not really, it's Graves's house, but we'll figure it out. The couch and area back here, that's the doorway into the kitchen, obviously. Our stairs, I want to eventually put pictures up of cats here. I know there were pictures in the game, but I didn't take any pictures of the cats or the characters or anything yet. So, this is actually the first time. I literally just finished building this today, and I'm recording this now to go through it, and I just did the thumbnail, and it's really cluttered and really like busy, but I was like, whatever. I really want to get this up as soon as I can. Just because I'm really excited. I want you guys to give me your input on what you want to see happen. So, anyway. So, yay, Reese is inviting us to is welcoming us to the neighborhood. Where are we? We're playing as Reese. Where's Reese? Where is he? So everybody lives in town here. Are these invite neighbors? Oh, look, there's Landry. Invite neighbor in. And Reese is supposedly here, but I don't know where he went. We'll have to introduce ourselves to everybody in the neighborhood. Oh, is that him? No, wait. No, that's what's his face. It's Jeffrey Landgraf. I don't know where Reese is, but that's okay. Can we set this as front door? Okay, that's cool. Anyway, so I'll introduce you to the characters afterward. I'm going to let him get to know people. I did the best I could with the content that I had. So obviously the characters aren't perfect. That's why I didn't do cast videos for them and I didn't do a speed build because honestly, when I did the Danganronpa characters, I got really tired of people being assholes, basically. I got really tired of that's not the right shade, that's not the exact hair, that's not oh my god, like, I don't make custom content, fuck off. Like, it was so irritating. I know most people were kind of fine about it, but there were too many people. Who are you? Right? Oh, I thought he had black hair for a second. Friendly introduction. We really need to get to know him and Landry. So obviously they don't have normal. I don't know where Landry. Oh, there he is. And then funny introduction. Okay. Anyway. So yeah. So then you can also see like when you first walk in, you've got the view. So this is kind of like the best I could do, and I put up like lots of cat stuff everywhere and like the little fake cats. The lot traits on this, I don't know if we can show you. I did this on purpose because I was like, this is perfect. So it's a cat hangout, so he'll just have a ton of strays coming in, which is perfect because that kind of fits with the theme, right? It's cursed because obviously everybody's cats. And then it's got peace and quiet because it's supposed to be just a, general, like, nice thing. Anyway, you come back here. This is the kitchen back here. So you come in, and this is not perfect. I know the kitchen was deeper, but I was like, you know what, whatever. So we've got the little kitchen back here. And then I added a bathroom because obviously that wasn't like we never saw that, but there's a bathroom back here. It's just a little half bath, but it's got litter boxes and stuff for cats. There's some food feeders for cats. Oh, I want you to fill all these right now. We can, And then there is the stairs to the basement. This is the basement. It's just got random clutter and crap down here. It's pointless. I just threw some shit down here for now. And I added a backyard area. So some cat beds. These are like custom content cat beds, which is cute. You know, just a little nice area for us to have a little picnic with our friends. We got a pool and a hot tub, and we got this little training area because apparently the cats can do the training stuff. I don't know how much of it they can do, but I've seen people's. I never tried it with cats, honestly. And all of a sudden, it was like the cats can. Yeah, cats can perform routines, which is just fucking amazing. So that's why I put that out there, so our cats can perform routines. Anyway, so you go upstairs, and this is the little upstairs area where there's just some tables and stuff and some shit on the walls. And this is like the little, you come in here, and hopefully this works. I don't know if it'll work because it's in the wall technically, but whatever. So they got ice cream, popcorn. They got all their cafe machine, like the coffee and tea and the special thingamajiggy. There's another bathroom up here, and because I wasn't really sure how you get to Graves' apartment, I put the stairs over here. So we have a full bath and stairs to Graves' apartment, which is up here. And I did the best I could on his apartment because you could only really ever see like this and the colors and everything. Like I didn't have his curtains are like dark blue, but I didn't have dark blue stripey thing, so I just used this. So anyway, I just made his tiny little kitchen. He's got his bookshelves. He's got some stuff for his cats. And then I put the bedroom over here, so I just kind of bedroom, and he's got a bathroom again with like litter boxes and shit like that. So there's litter boxes everywhere because there's cats fucking everywhere. So that's that. So I actually will go into no, you can't go to sleep. No, what are you doing? Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing with Landry? What? Oh my god. Okay, well. So one of my things was going to be like, do we do this? Because I didn't want to do this as like this being a restaurant. I mean, I could do that, but you know how I feel about running restaurants and stuff. So this was really just Graves' house. I could move them all in because I do have the MC Command Center. I can't even believe that just fucking happened. So holy crap. Wow. Well, I could move them all in. The other characters have an apartment. We could always just have this be a club hangout, and we'll meet everyone and then have a club. We can like kind of rotate and play different characters. We could move them all in, and I could build just in the basement area. I could just build, and do like small, like a little bedroom, bathroom, like bedrooms for like the rest of the characters, and they could all just live here, and it could just be like that kind of a thing. And we could just have it like just play for a little while, see what happens, and see who ends up with who. And obviously Graves is already hooking up with Landry, which is wildly fucking inappropriate. But anyway, holy shit. I'm going to go into cast now, and I'm going to introduce you to the characters, and I can't believe that just happened. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, so we are back, and we are in cast. We are with Graves Serling, because he actually had a last name when I looked up, looking up the characters to like try to do the cast stuff. He had a last name, so he has one. So yay! I know he doesn't look exact. None of them look exact. Swear to God, please don't leave like bitchy comments like that's not the right color, because I hate you if you do. Seriously. I did the best I could because his sweater was like definitely different colors, but this is the best thing that I kind of had. So I wasn't going to go hunting down perfect custom content. I used what I had. So, anyway, and of course he has 2 different color eyes, but I didn't have heterochromia eyes that were right. His, right eye, or this one, yeah, his right eye, our left, should be blue, and then his left, our right, should be gold. But they didn't have that, so I just did blue and green. It was the best that I had. So whatever. And I used this hair because it had at least a little bit of the gray in it. I know his hair's a little bit longer, I think. Well, not really. It's all right. So it's got the little bit of the gray kind of tips. And I know his jacket, I think it was like a gray color and gray and black, or black with the tan or something. But this was the kind of best that I could do. And I kind of wanted it because I didn't have anything with the elbow patches and like this. And I also kind of think this looked, given his history in Spider Coven, like his little goth kind of back history, this kind of worked the best that I could. It's a little more punk, I think, than goth, but whatever. And of course he had like kind of a necklace on, so I gave him that. And he has got rings, so he's got like scary skeleton rings and stuff. So at least he has those. And just black pants because that was normally him. His formal wear, obviously, like I had to make everything up as I went, so I used some of the vampire stuff on him. His athletic wear is just all black. You can sense a theme. He likes black. His pajamas with his cat slippers. This is party wear. And then his swimwear. Yeah. And he is a nerd brain. He is a perfectionist. He's an art lover, and he's a little bit of a geek because we kind of know that. And then we have Graves' cat. So this is Graves' cat form. Obviously, we can't have our Sims have a cat form. That would be fucking amazing, like vampires, but you could make them animals. That would be fucking great. But can somebody make that mod? That would be really fucking impossible. Anyway, so I just made each one of them have a cat that was their cat form. So, of course, I gave Graves' cat the heterochromia eyes too, but I made them match Graves' eyes, even though for the cats, I could do blue and gold, but I wanted it to look like him, so I made it look like the Sim version of him, whatever. So, he's just a black cat. I know that his cat is a little bit sleeker in the game and not as like kind of fluffy, but I wanted the kind of scruffiness in the face that I felt like the cat kind of had. So the body had to go with it. So there you go. And of course, we know Graves has a cat, Dracula. So I kind of found a little picture, and that's the best I could do because I am not good at painting cats. Okay, I have not practiced my cat painting. I'm not good at painting cats. This is what we get. Just So this is Dracula. This is his actual cat. So that's why he has two. He has his cat form, and then he has himself. Dracula is aloof. She is fluffy, and she's spoiled. And Graves' cat is curious, free spirit, and clever, because it's supposed to be kind of like Graves, so it's kind of him as in a cat form. So I am going to be right back, and we will show you the other characters. I know I started with Graves and not with like Avery, but it was just because I was in the Graves household, and now that I've rethought it, I'm like, oh, I should have just gone into cast and into manage household, and it would have been easier because I don't want to accidentally overwrite him. But anyway, I will be back in a second and we will go through the other characters. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back. So I totally forgot that I put Reese and Landry in the same house. I moved them into the same apartment that they share. No, that's not true in the game. But I was like, I loaded this and I'm like, why does Reese have people living with him? Okay, anyway. So Landry, I called him Carpenter because he didn't have a last name and he does all like the carpentry and like builds all the cat stuff for the cafe. So I just called him Carpenter because I was like, kind of what he does, and that worked. So anyway, so this is Landry. So we do have a Henley shirt that would have matched his, but it's dark green. And I kind of wanted the light green, and I went with this one because I liked this one better. And then he's just got his jeans and his like orangey kind of shoes. I mean, and so this is Landry. Yay, he's kind of adorable. Okay. He is a friend of the world. He is neat. He is outgoing, and he is handy. Duh, obviously. So this is his formal wear. So obviously he likes that green color. So we just kind of gave him that. His athletic wear, just kind of, it's not green. I know, whatever. His sleepwear, just, I just went with whatever. His party wear, I figured he's a little more kind of laid back, but, and then his swimwear. And then this is Landry Cat. So he was a Maine Coon, and so this is him. I did not paint this cat or do anything special with this cat. I did very little painting with the cats because I was like, yeah, that works. Because I'm not good at it. So Dracula, I had to paint because she had the little white chin and the white kind of neck, but we had at least a base that kind of looked right, and then I just adjusted it a little. Graves' cat was easy. I just painted everything fucking black. The nose, inside the ears, everything. But Landry Cat, I just kind of adjusted a few things and, and at the time I did not have, brown eyes for cats, but I do now, but I'm just going to leave them this orange color, to be honest with you. I got a mod pack. So if you watched my video for Every Which Way, where I kind of went over, the Kalinotron, She created the small pets mod, so you can have like different types of little small animals as opposed to just the 4 that came with the My First Pets pack. She also actually created some other custom content for pets. She has a ton. So honestly, like you might have seen some of her stuff in the gallery that is like she has like llamas and like she creates crazy animals out of cats and dogs. Like it's fucking amazing. She's also created custom content so you can make like your dogs into unicorns and goats, and it's amazing. Like they look legit. I mean, they look really great. I didn't put them all in my game because I was like, I know how my game treats townies, and I will end up with a dog that is running around with ram horns and a horse tail and a unicorn horn and like monkey paws and like God knows what the fuck else, and it's going to be scary. And even though part of me thinks that'd be amusing and fun, another part of me is scared, and I'm not sure I want to do that. So, but you could go in that every which way video. There's a link to her Twitter page that has her stuff, but that's she has the brown eyes because they didn't have brown eyes for cats. But I didn't have this when I built Landry Cat, so he's got the gold eyes. We're just going to leave those for now. Anyway, so then he lives with, oh, sorry, Landry Cat. Landry Cat he's friendly, he is fluffy, and he's very talkative. And he looks angry because that's kind of just the way the cat looked, you know. Anyway, so Reese is Reese Luck. His last name is Luck because his father owns that company, Boy Luck, or Lucky Boy. I think it's Boy Luck. You know, the clothing company. So that's why I just gave him the last name Luck. So I figured that worked. Anyway, so this is Reese. So again, not perfect, but it was kind of like the best I could do. He's got his little white hat on. It's supposed to be a baseball cap, but it looks more squared. Like it looks more drawn square, and this just looked better to me than the baseball cap. And this was the best I could do with the kind of jacket thing that he has. So anyway, that's Reese. This is his formal wear. You know, he knows how to dress. He's snazzy. This is his athletic wear. This is his sleep wear. Snakes on the motherfucking plane. This is his party wear. And obviously we saw his swimwear, and this is a close-up of his face! Face! I actually kind of like the way he came out. I think he came out pretty good. I think he kind of looks like Reese. He's got I think his eyes came out pretty good for Reese. Anyway, he is a painter extraordinaire because, you know, he likes drawing and he kind of wants to be an artist kind of like his dad, so I kind of gave him that. He is materialistic because he comes from a rich family. I figured that would work. He is cheerful and he's creative. And this is Reese Cat. So, of course, I did a little bit of adjustment on Reese Cat to kind of just, not too much, just to give the little bit of the patterns on his face. But for the most part, I was like, and I added this little spot on his leg because it looked like he had that one. I think I added that spot. I don't know. I think so because that doesn't look like it matches the rest of him. But it also painted on the other side. Oh, whoops. Whatever. I must have had the 2 thing on, or I didn't do that. I don't remember. Anyway, so he's a little bobtail, so he's got a short little stumpy tail. So anyway, Reese Cat is frisky, he's mischievous, and he's clever. So that is Reese and Landry, and I will be back in a second with some of the other ones. Actually, you know what? Let's just go into my gallery and just pop them out in here, and I'll just cancel the CIS change because I'm not going to change anything on them. This way we don't have to keep like stopping and starting because that's driving me bonkers. I probably should have because it's going to take forever. But anyway, I will pop them in here, and I'll cancel when I leave cast so we don't end up with 2 of them. Oh, she just added in here. Okay. So this is Mason. So I gave her the last name Cook because she's the chef at the restaurant, at the cafe. And, you know, I wasn't feeling real creative with their last names. I was going to randomize, but I was like 4 people into making them, and I was like, whatever. So Mason. So this is Mason. She's kind of pouty because Mason is pouty, and we didn't quite have her outfit, so I just kind of worked with it with what I had. So that's her outfit. Her formal wear, you know, so she's not too girly, but I gave her a nice dressy, but she wears like pants because you know, and she put some makeup on for her formal wear. This is her athletic wear. She reminds me of Chloe for some reason from Life is Strange in that outfit. Her sleepwear, it's just kind of like, you know, cash, laid back, super comfy. her party wear. So she's still got her little like, leather jacket and punk look, but she put on a dress. So she can every once in a while put on her dress. And then her swimwear. And then this is Mason Cat. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. So she is a master chef. Duh. She is creative. She is self-assured, and she's a loner because I kind of think that fits her. And then we have Mason Cat. So she is just an orange striped tabby. The only thing I did to Mason Cat, which took me goddamn forever, and she was the first one I did, and I was like, you know what? Can't paint cats. Her cat is supposed to have look like a little M on the forehead, so I just used kind of some of the stamps that we had to make it because I was trying to draw it and it just looked really fucking bad, and this looks kind of bad, but it still looks way better. Oh my god, trust me, it looks way better. So she's got kind of the M on her forehead there. So that's Mason Cat. And Mason Cat is aloof, she is territorial, and she's a prowler. Because we know Mason Cat got a little swipey. Yes, I do want to take her and Mason off of this family because I just want to make sure that we don't leave them. It's weird. My game just automatically like added her to the house. I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. So yeah, while we're kind of loading, if I put them all in one house, it might make the game like laggy and glitchy because there will technically be 17 of them because they each have their 2 cats and then Graves has an extra one. You'll notice Avery does not have her own cat form. She just has Mochi. But that is because she technically, when I was reading it, it was like she doesn't really have a cat form. Oh, you can't replace because we're in cast and I pulled in. Okay, cool. Anyway, that's fine. It said they would think her cat form would be a silver tabby. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to give her a cat form. Because technically she was the last one to get in, got cursed, but she got the curse removed from everybody. So I gave everyone else their cat forms. I decided just to give her Mochi, but still there's 7 characters and that would be 14 with the cats and then 15 because Graves has an extra cat. So anyway, so this is Hayes. I gave him the last name Poet because he likes writing poetry. So I'm real creative. Oh my god. I'm sorry. If you have better last names for them, we can probably change them. But Hayes, he's got little glasses. And I know his glasses were more kind of square, but these one looked better to me. So again, like I said, I did the best I could deal with it. And again, we didn't really have like a hoodie or anything that was like his because we really don't have a lot of hoodies in the game that are like, this is the only thing that's like a hood under a jacket. Everything else is like a hoodie or, whatever. And it's not, I don't know. It just wasn't working for me. So I just gave him this. It was supposed to be, he has like what? It's a pink hoodie under a black sweater or whatever. And or black shirt under a pink, I forget what it was. Something like that. But I couldn't find anything and they don't really seem to like pink too much for male Sims. And they really fucking don't like purple. Try to find goddamn purple for Avery. It was goddamn painful. Like nothing is in purple. Get over it, Sims team. Purple is a good color. Make more purple. Anyway, but I did give him pink socks. You can see them. See him? See him? See him? See his socks? Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you? Do you? Do you? Anyway, so that's Hayes' outfit. And his formal wear, I was going to give him this because it was the closest that I had with the black and the pink, but I was like, well, but it's a little too dressy, even though what he has is kind of dressy, but I don't know. So I just gave him this as his formal wear. And then this is his athletic wear. See, it's like this is all we have for hoodies, but it's like that's not gonna work. That's not what it looks like. So I don't know. Anyway, that's like the only purple. And then I gave him his sleepwear, of course, cat slippers, because God knows I love those, and it's Cat Cafe. And then his party wear, I gave him a little splash of fun there. So woo. And then his swimwear. And he is a best-selling author because he likes to write poetry. It was the closest thing I had. He is squeamish, he is a bookworm, and he's socially awkward. And yes, that's a custom trait. And then Hayes' cat, of course, is a Siamese with giant eyeballs and big floppy ears because that's kind of like Hayes' cat. And I wish I could make their faces better shape, but it's like you really can only do so much with the animals. So unfortunately, that was kind of like the best I could do. Hayes' cat is skittish, he is clever, and he's lazy. I know that Hayes isn't really lazy, but his cat likes to lounge around, and he kind of likes to take it easy when he's a cat, so I figured that was kind of good for that. So I'm just going to take them out of this household because we don't want them, we don't really need them in this house. So that is that. But yeah, again, so I could put them all in the same house. It might run slow. We could just kind of bounce around and be different characters. We could always just kind of focus and be Graves and just play in because he lives in the cafe. And then, so you saw them. Okay, so we'll go Avery next. Um, and just create a club that everybody's in. The only thing that's a negative with
Oh.
if we don't put everyone in the same house is that we don't know when the cats are going to show up. But if you think about it, the cats kind of are supposed to be their alter egos. So it's not like they should technically ever be in the same place at the same time, but you know. So I mean that's minor. I feel like that's okay. We could live with that. The game getting really glitchy and janky because everybody's living in the same house might be weird. But, that might be a little bit better. I don't know. Anyway, this is Avery. So I did the female Avery just because there were only two other female characters. So this way there was three female characters. And that's the one that we played when we played through Hustle Cats. So I figured that would be the best. And so this is Avery. So she's kind of okay. And then I'm not a huge fan of this sweater. I'm really not. It does not work for me, but I just got frustrated
Hmm.
because I couldn't find a purple like hoodie kind of coat. This was the best thing that I had. I can always do something and we could do it a different color and not have to stick with that. We also didn't have plaid pants, so I just gave her the stripe one. But this is I don't know, this bothers me. Like I like the sweater part. I just don't like the underneath shirt, but I don't have a separate sweater. Like I was kind of looking at my accessories. Like I have some custom content that is, like this. I mean, we could always do this big frumpy sweater over a t-shirt kind of a
Oh.
thing. Um, you know, because I just don't have anything. I wish I had something similar to that as like custom content, like as a bracelet. I mean, we have like a duster kind of go. Oh, we kind of have this one. I mean, I guess I could kind of do. Oh, well, that's not going to work. But we could kind of do that. Hold on.
Hmm.
So I could do that and then just put a t-shirt on underneath it, I guess. I'm not going to do it now because we're in Landry's
Ooh.
household. So, um, take that off. Anyway, so I could do that. I could put that sweater on and then put like a cute t-shirt on underneath. We can try that. We'll try that in another episode. I'm not going to try that right now. Anyway, so and then she's got these sneakers because she kind of had yellow and white sneakers on, and they're supposed to be boy luck sneakers. So, you know, figured those fabulous high tops. So her formal wear, I wanted to actually give her a dress, but it's still a little bit, she's got the boots and stuff, so she's not like super like feminine girly, but she's not like totally masculine or anything. And she got a little bit of makeup on too. Her athletic wear. She's actually the last character I made. I did not have a t-shirt that had a cat on it. Go fucking figure with all the cat shit that we've gotten. I
Hmm.
mean, we have the one that came with My Small Pets, but eh. Um, so I just put her in this cat hoodie. And I'm like, that's close enough, and gave her bright colored shorts and slippers because we actually do see her pajama outfit. And it's just the gray shirt with cat on it, and then she had bright color, like purple and yellow kind of shorts. So this was kind of like just the best I could do here. And then her party wear. I mean, this could also have been her every day after I was putting it on, but I was like this coat, but I was like, I don't know. So and then her swimwear, I figure she'd be more comfortable kind of wearing swim shorts and a tank top kind of a thing. So she has the city native aspiration. I want her to have the grilled cheese aspiration, but there was no freaking way to goddamn cheat it out. Oh my God, seriously, without actually having to do it. So I will probably get her the grilled cheese aspiration, but we have to actually play, have her eat grilled
Oh.
cheese sandwiches to be able to unlock the aspiration to do it. There really should just be a cheat to unlock it, so it's always in CAS. I know that there is a custom one out there, but it's not the same as the game one, and I want the game one, the one I want. I want that one. So anyway, and we know from the game and from her apartment that she is kind of a slob. She is lazy, and she's a
Hmm.
bit of a goofball. I didn't really know what else to do. I'm like, I knew she's a slob and she's kind of lazy, but we don't have like a gamer trait, and everybody else is kind of a geek. And she's not as much of a
Ah.
geek as some people. I feel like Finley was a little bit more of a geek, so I just kind of gave her goofball because she's a little goofy. And then of course, then we have Mochi. Mochi is a pissed off Persian cat, so there he is. And he is lazy, he's a glutton, and he's a bit aloof because he could give a crap less about Avery. And again, like I said, I didn't make Avery's cat form just because we were never really introduced to her cat form, and it wasn't really clear if she ever actually turned into a cat except for when you got the bad routes. So she doesn't have one. So we're coming up on like 30 minutes, but I want to load in and we'll put in. Now, Finley was the hardest one for me to do because I literally had no custom content like dress-wise to give her the dress. So this is another reason why I did not want to do cast videos too, is because then people would be like, is that what her dress looks like? And it's like, oh my God, fuck off. So anyway, her name is Finley Starr because she is like an internet star. So it was the best I could, again, it was the best I could do. So here she is. And I know she has ombre hair, but I had some hairs that had the ombre kind of colors, but they didn't look right. And I like this one better with the bangs and everything because I think it looked a little bit closer to her kind of hair. So that's it. And she like had the green dress with the little kind of the pinky red magenta kind of bow thing. So I just gave her a necklace instead of the bow. And I had a bunch of custom content dresses and stuff that were green. But I liked this one. I know it's got llamas on it. But I did the best I could with what I had. So I kind of this had a bunch of different greens in it. And, it was cute. And I figured, it's close enough. It's sleeveless and stuff. I had a couple of other dresses I think would have worked, but they were long sleeves or different things. So anyway I would have done it, somebody would have bitched it's not the right thing. So I went with what I liked, and I liked the llama dress because I figure Finley, she's crazy enough to wear llama dress. But we did have at least magenta tights and her black flats. Her formal wear is a little bit dressier. So she, of course, because Finley, of course, I feel like would be very girly and have a nice fancy dress. Her athletic wear is kind of more like yoga outfits. Her sleepwear, she just has a little cute button-up shirt. Again, with cat slippers. Everybody's got the cat slippers. And her party wear, I just gave her this funny cat freaking skirt. And then I just gave her like the top and the boots and all that stuff like that. So, and then her swimwear. And she is a friend of the world. I know that that's actually the same as Landry's. Now that I think about it, that's weird, but I don't know what else to give her right now. She is cheerful. She's a computer whiz, because of all of her blogging and all everything like that. And she's a geek. Sorry, I just heard the loudest noise out in the hall. It's weird. Anyway, and this is Jelly Donut. So this is the only cat that is a cat of our people. Like a cat version of our people, whatever, that is not named like Finley, obviously because her name was Jelly Donut. So this is Jelly Donut, and she's my favorite. She looks like a cartoon. Oh my God. And so this is the only cat that I actually painted. So actually, no, Finley was the last one I did. I thought I said Avery might have been the last one, but maybe I was thinking in my head. Finley was the last one. I literally just finished her and Jelly Donut today. So, I basically got the calico cat. I just used the white fur base and then just started painting based on. So all you can see of Finley cat is like this. You can see her tail. Obviously, I can't make the tail curl up like her tail's supposed to. So I could kind of see her tail had this kind of spot. So I did that. Again, you could see this of it. Like, you know what I mean? So you could see like this. So I just kind of had to wing it. So I knew this was more black and I knew that was kind of like that. And then I just added the little extra spot back here and kind of finagled it a little bit to kind of look. And of course, Jelly Donut she actually did have these cute little pink spots and she had one over her nose, but I kept trying to put that one there and it just looked wrong. So I just left the little cheeky spots. So she kind of looks like an anime. And then I had obviously the brown eyes. So she's got brown eyes. So she does, but what's his face doesn't. She is playful, she is talkative, and she is friendly. And I really hope she's a female. Oh, God damn it. Jelly Donut's a male. Fuck, I'm going to have to change that. I never checked that on any of my goddamn cats. I would save them and be like, shit. So I'll have to go in and fix her. Because obviously they're supposed to be the same sex as their owners. So anyway, that's that. Those are our characters. I'm going to go exit Create a Sim and we're going to go back. So let me know what you want to do with this series. I'm probably going to post this one and I probably won't record anything else for a little while on this one because I kind of want to get your guys' opinions. Do you want me to move them all into the same house? Do you want me to just, they kind of rotate between characters? do you want to we can just play in the Graves house and have everybody come over and do, club stuff? I mean, we can still put everybody in a club together. I think we can manage because I think I have it set up. Oh, you know what? He doesn't have a computer. I don't think I can do it. Cheats? No, I don't have. Glad we got a chance to chat. Yeah, you did a little bit more than that in this part. Fuckers. The hell? Wildly inappropriate. Oh, why is she pissed? Or why is he pissed? Why is Graves pissed? Voodoo pain from lot traits. Ouch. It's like the pins and needles feeling when your foot is falling asleep all over at random. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have a curse trait. I don't want my poor kitties getting hurt. Let me know if you want me to change that trait and what else I should put on the lot, if not the curse trait. Why does he look brown? Like, why does he look like a brown cat? He is not a brown cat. It's freaking weird. Maybe just because he's pissed off. I'm so sorry, Graves cat. Yeah, I can change that. I just figured, because they were cursed. I didn't know. It could be fun, though, to see how it fucks them up. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to run this as a restaurant, even though we technically could, because you know how much I hate that stuff. So I'm more like just leaving this kind of open. I can move them all in and just create little bedrooms. I was actually going to create like Avery's apartment to look kind of like Avery's apartment, but I was like, nah, fuck it. I spent so much time doing this. And this is where they're all going to hang out. So I can just add bedrooms in the basement, move them all in, have them all live here. We should probably go. Yep, thanks. Bye. Thanks for visiting. Bye, Reese. We'll see you soon. He at least has a relationship. We should create a club. But yeah, anyway, so just let me know what you want me to do. And we'll definitely create a club for him. I could also technically move all of the cats if we decide not to just play as just, rotating the characters. If we want to just, have Graves have a club and then have everybody come over and we'll just play as Graves, I guess. Because this is the main lot. We could actually move all the cats in with Graves and then have a club with the people so that, everybody can come in and, I wanted to put a cat door out here. Oh, I don't have room. Damn it. Oh, well, that's okay. But, so I could literally just take all of their cat. Seriously, there's like 2 other toilets on there was one on the floor with you and one on the floor you just went to and you're still going upstairs to this one. It's weird. Anyway, I could also add bedrooms up here because technically this is Graves' apartment and I can just kind of like maybe move his bedroom and bathroom over and make this hallway, whatever. I don't know. We can figure it out if we want to move people in. Or like I said, we can just have a club. I know I'm rambling. Oh my God, I did not organize my thoughts. I'm like paying attention to what he's doing and I can't get my thoughts together. We can create a club for just the Sims and all the cats can live here because this is the cat cafe. And then this way the cats are always here when their owners kind of come over or their people versions come over. Because unfortunately I don't think you can add pets to clubs. So we can't add like Mochi. So that Mochi would just be like a guest as opposed to living here. But anyway, yeah, we can do that. We can just move everybody in and hope the game doesn't crash. I think I have it where 16 Sims can live here because I know I had originally had it to 16 for Danganronpa. I think I have it set at 10, but I can always increase it to 16 again. And then, because we have 15. Wow, Dracula, you're being kind of bitchy to your owner. Wow. Nobody likes you, Graves. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, so let me know what you want to do in regards to that, or if you just want to kind of rotate around different houses. It's supposed to be about all of them, so I really think it's kind of best if we're always going to congregate here, whatever we do. So whoever we're with, we're always going to end up here. So we might as well just kind of stick as Graves, but then we can't control anybody else. So I don't know. I guess I do like the idea of moving everybody in. It's just going to be kind of a lot with the tons of animals. I don't really know what to do. We could rotate around. So one episode we're playing is, look, wow, he is pissed. Graves cat is pissed. What is wrong with him? He's angry. fear. He's afraid of. Is he afraid of us? That's fucking weird. Our cat's weird. Anyway, so we could always rotate between lots because then when we go and do stuff, this will be our hangout, our club hangout. And we're always gonna look at this. I've never seen the cats do these. Oh my god, it's exciting. Good for you, Graves. I'm so sorry about the things. And let me know if you want me to get rid of the curse trait. And how you kind of want the series to go. Do you want it to be like kind of like a dating sim? Like we're going around trying to see who hooks up with who. Somebody's going to be the odd person out. The only person you'll notice I didn't add is Noct or Natched, or I think it's Noct. I think his name is supposed to be Noct, and I think I'm pronouncing it. I was pronouncing it wrong the whole entire time because I realized it's like German for night. And I'm like, oh, like Noct, like nocturnal. That would make more sense. We could add him in. I didn't because he's a dick. But I could always add him in and maybe he could be the version of himself that he was when Graves knew him in college. Like he could be a nicer version. So if you want me to add him in, let me know and then we can do that. Or if we want to, I don't know. We could always add another random character. I don't know what to do. Like I feel like if we're gonna kind of hook people up, we should have an even amount of Sims, but we only have like 7 right now. So, but also if we did 8, it'd be really hard to have them all live in the same household because of all the cats. But anyway, we'll figure it out. So just let me know what you think, what you want to do. Give me some ideas. It'll probably be at least a week or more before I do another part of this just to give you guys time. But I wanted to introduce you to the characters and kind of just show you what I did and get your feedback on what you want to do. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this part up here now that we've been going for like forever. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.